People, how na dey? Top of the day to you all. The reason why we are making this video is because in 6 years we have lost 11 military aircraft. This year alone, we had three major air disaster by NAS, Nigeria Air Force. So the question is, are the planes bad? Do we have good aeronautic engineers? Or are these planes new or we buy second hand? Do we have good flight lieutenants? Do we have a good training school? Why so much disaster with Nigeria Air Force? That's the reason we're making this video. So we want you to sit back and listen to our argument. This is a way of letting the government know we have to improve on our training of our pilots. Nigeria Air Force have to improve. We need to try as much as possible, if need be, bring expatriates to teach and provide materials. It's not just enough to be in the class and do a lot of theories, but no practicals. So, my people, enjoy this video. Back again to this our wonderful channel, Ini TV. Ephraim Naruna Imafide Indusogi TV. We be global and social commentators. You see, last week, the video we will do about how the NAF aircraft where he crashed. It can't happen, say the thing it pain everybody because now 11 people now die for that plane. So we can't begin to investigate. We don't want just draw our conclusion. Say, see what happen. We can't investigate. So waiting we can't find out be say it is probably, I repeat, probably na accident na happen. But investigation is still going on. We dey still dey look into the informations where they come in so that we go really know. The thing it pain us because people wey dey inside that plane wey die. Make I begin dey call them for you. May their soul rest in peace. The number one na be the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru. We know say in a man way he go NDA. He finish for NDA wey be 1984. Now from there he come dey go promotion until he come be the man oga kpatakpata wey dey 82 division for Enugu. Because of waiting, as e be say in our oga there, he carry out some information that time wey they look for Nnamdi Kanu, and I make Nnamdi Kanu not like him at all. But anyway, no be that one make us they make this video. We just want let's all say appreciate them. They don't go. Make we still feel a sense of remorse for them. So the number two, it can be Brigadier General Olayinka. Number three, can be Brigadier General Kuliya. Then we can still get Major L.A. Ayat. That be the ADC. We can get Major Hamza. We can get Sergeant Umar. Then we can get Flight Lieutenant T.O. Asaniyi. This one are one of the pilots or the driver. The other one can be Flight Lieutenant A. Olufada. This one, they say now 2 months ago, now he just married. 2 months ago, he just newly finished a honeymoon. Now this katakata can just happen. Anyway, that's all life be. We also get Sergeant Ade Sira. Some people still say two other persons they inside where we not really know who they be. We get names, but we don't want to call the names. Make it not be say na lie we talk. They say one army intelligence is dey inside plus another person. Anyway, we never know really. So make we keep our fingers crossed. So like we talk, the chief of army staff, na him be Ibrahim Attahiru. The first time wey me, I can't do research. I can't discover say Ibrahim say this man a gentleman because he did very civic. I remember when Senate set up committee to ask him how wetin he know for the money wey they spend for ammunition and all the other information about the insecurity wey dey for Nigeria. Him talk and say he only come. And true, now around that kind January ending, 90 enter, which means he never even reached 6 months. So he say he not to know everything. But he know say the money wey they say they spend to buy ammunition, no be all a reach in hand. Some self, they don't even know where those ammunition go. He even come talk say, now civilian, if they want, he go give them their name. Now they send, make you go do that thing. But my question be say, how you go score civilian, make you go buy arms? For country wey me know, now the top military personnel, now then they go to look for because now they know the kind of gun where the boys are trained with, or where they convenient for the boys, or the kind of various material where they go use, where they train with, where they used to, Not be only because of economy where cheap pass, they go take buy that kind of thing. Anyway, not be that area make us they talk this video. Now, waiting really happen. The plane, waiting happen. We also know say yes. Ibrahim say Oga, the chief of army staff, he dey in a hurry because the plane take off for Kaduna, for Abuja to Kaduna. He's supposed to go attend some kind passing out ceremony where they want to do for Kaduna. And we also know so some 2 days back, he still go Oyo, will be Ibadan, for army training seminar. So we don't know whether now this same plane in carry go Ibadan. We don't know, but we know say he go. And this plane we use so now they call Beechcraft. Beechcraft. Now small jet, small plane. So people they talk say this plane, na good plane. Many people they thought say na good plane. So me self, I come dey investigate. So I come discover say na 1963 na they start first they do this plane. And they say na good plane. And they don sell over 3,000 for this plane. And they come still see say about 500 of this plane get wahala wey we dey call near mix. Some kind small small problem wey dey happen. About 500 get am. Remember, I say they say the engine is good. So the people wey dey do this plane, I still set up inquiry to find out why 500 go get wahala. So they come discover say this plane e get wahala when the weather dey bad. And sometimes this 500 means most of them has to do with pilot error, human error. But me, I can't look say, okay, if una say this plane, una just say over 3,000 and 500 don't get wahala. If you look up, if you take the percentage, that is like 10% of the total amount of this plane, I get wahala. 10%. So if you look at well, it show say the plane not dey safe. The safety percentage of this plane is like 90, which for me, e not dey safe. 90 for plane is not safe. At least we should be talking about 97, 98%. Anyway, we can still talk to some experts in flying. They come to say before any man qualify for Air Force, he must have trained and flew 1,500 air hours of flight. And we know say these our officers, now young officers, but they say they don't fly 2,500 hours of flight. But they are also young officer. So the person tell us say now two things. He go just classify the faults or waiting go make plane collapse, or waiting go make plane depression, or waiting go make plane crash. He said now two, he go just classify them. That one that have to do with the mechanism structure of the plane, then human error. The human error, he say if it be two things, it go depend on the pilots, if it still depend on the control tower. So we can look and say this man, this pilot, so now flight lieutenant be that rank. If you compare him to general, he low where he low where fear no go let flight lieutenant even cough for where general dey. So we can't get the belief say maybe when fault dey like that, fear no go let am really talk, and he go dey wan try make e please the oga. Maybe na that one is still there, because we also hear say for where e be one first land for the NAF base, e no fit because the weather bad. E can't go the Kaduna International Airport, go use their airport, their runway till land. So we also know say the control tower get a lot of safety to play when it comes to the landing of a plane. They get a lot of work. The control tower supposed to be somebody way now person way they really experience. So that sometimes if pilot self make mistake, the control tower self go tell and say, pilot, no be so you will take con land, or maybe he not drop in landing gear. He go tell him. The control tower is supposed to have a kind of a microscope where go fit dey look the plane from afar. You go see wetin the plane, whether e don bring in landing gear out, wey be the tire, e don do the necessary proceedings wey e suppose to do before landing. We've even had a situation where the control tower, if you even talk a pilot into landing, he go talk, teach am how to take land. So the control tower is also very important. The control tower is supposed to get one experienced pilot on duty all the time. That's our Kaduna International Airport. Do we have an experienced pilot? Not just person where they announce, they tell us, say, okay, if free, come and land. Do we have an experienced pilot on duty? Anyway, that question. Now the future go fit answer that one. Then we also know say this plane, they say the weather they affect am well because of the structure. Because the plane, a leg, not too, it dey very close to the chassis. I use the word chassis, the ball body. So when the weather dey bad like that, they fit the land well. So these are the things where an experienced pilot go know. So when he know say Kaduna weather dey bad like that, this is where this rank gap comes in. If the man in rank high, where he go tell the general say, officer, the weather is so bad, I cannot land in Kaduna Airport. Let's look for a nearby state which the weather might be good to land. They go well go to the nearby state, land, then drive in 1 or 2 hours, you know. So that is why we say probably because of the difference in rank, the guy he could not voice out his opinion. Or when this problem starts, because of his a young pilot, he got nervous, he do the wrong thing. When person dey nervous, you will do the wrong thing. It's for sure. But the thing company will say the mistake wey they make, whether now for the human error or whether now the technical or mechanical error, life lives have gone. We sympathize with the family. We in Ini TV, we pray that the family, that God should give the family that strength to bear the lost. So as we dey talk for this channel, we be Ini TV. Ifred Nauna, Imafina Induzoge TV. Today, I am very happy because we just discovered that 98% of the information we dish out here are authentic. We just discovered that 98% of the things we say here are authentic. So that's a pass mark for us. Our own na to dey give you now the authentic. And our goal too be say this channel is just new. We are 2.5 months old. Our dream now in 6 months, we want to have at least 100 subscribers. That is why I'm putting it to you out there, you watching me. This is a challenge. Share our video. Subscribe to our channel. Comment too. We want to hit 100 subscribers in 6 months. It's not too much to ask for. I trust you guys out there and I'm counting on you. So, like we used to say in this channel, stay calm, stay safe, and stay blessed. We go catch you now when we do the next video. Ciao. Adios. Bye.